So moving to men's open, what does it mean as far as strategy? I mean, does it mean you have to get way bigger now? Does it mean you have to, what do you have to adjust to move to that division?
Well, for me, it just keep filling up my frame. I feel like I can still improve my back and my arms, and I'm already above the weight limit. So I'm not trying to get become the bigger guy. Like I said, when Classic Physique first got introduced, I had the feeling that it would start influencing the men's open, which it did. Like with Shawn winning and Brandon. So it's just natural evolution, and for me, that's what I'm going for. It's like bringing the classic look to the open. So what I'm trying to do is just like bring conditioning, round and complete body, and not trying to be the biggest guy.
But doesn't mean that you're gonna have to compete against people that are essentially way bigger than you?
Yeah, I did already. I did my first show right after the Olympia. I went to Italy. I competed next to Rolly Winkler and Nathan Diasha. Yeah, like.
How did you feel being next to those guys? Did you feel comfortable?
I felt great. I mean, first of all, it's people I admire. They're also friends of mine, luckily. And I mean, I think Rolly was probably 50 pounds heavier than me on stage, but I mean, I don't think you can tell there's 50 pounds different. Obviously, it's thicker and like much bigger than me, but you couldn't tell there was that much of a gap. And I feel like if I just like improve certain areas and just keep doing what I've been doing, maybe like 5-10 more pounds, I make it, like compared to this show, if I can add 15 to 20 pounds, which put me around 240, 245 on stage, I'd be, very decent. I think I can really battle at this weight.
It really looks huge though, man. Every time I see a picture of him, it's like he looks bigger and bigger, man. Like
it's crazy. It's
crazy,
man. The beast. No, his arms are, to me, it's the most impressive guys.
Yeah.
Like of all the open bodybuilder, like, I know everybody said Big Ramy is huge, and weight-wise is probably the heaviest guy.
It's crazy, yeah.
But Rolly, once he stepped on stage, is the guy really got the freak factor like nobody else. To me, that's really the guy who's like really catch my eyes. I'm always shocked.
What's more challenging to you, gaining the mass or conditioning at the end?
Gaining the mass.
Really?
Yeah, I'm naturally a skinny guy.
Really?
Yeah, so I have to eat. That's why like when I share on my YouTube channel, like people like, oh, why you eat all this stuff? Like I eat junk food. I eat,
really?
Calorie dense food. I put ice cream in my shakes. I try to get the calories as much as I can. I drink straight soda.
Wow.
I have to, any calorie counts. So
that's crazy. So you, what's the body type called? Like I forgot the skinny one.
Ectomorph.
Ectomorph. That's what you are.
More, yeah, for sure. Like for me, it's like when I was getting ready for the Olympia, I was eating muffins every day, burger and fries, and like I was peeled. So
that's crazy, man. So conditioning is kind of comes easier to you.
Yeah, much easier. I mean, at first when I started competing, it was hard because if I cut down my calories too much, then I lose muscle. And just find this balance, like I said, keep eating a lot of food even though I'm dieting, which like naturally you would think, oh, no junk food, no burgers, no like this type of things. For me, it doesn't work. I still have to keep like certain foods. I know. I think you met Mac Truck these days, so I know he's a similar type of metabolism, probably even worse than me. But yeah, that's the kind of things sometimes you have to do. So yeah.
What do you feel about Big Ramy? I mean, he's making a comeback, I think, at the Arnold Classic. There's a lot of there's hype around it, but I feel like people are not as excited anymore for whatever reason. It seems like kind of like 2 years ago, people thought he was gonna get the title of Olympia.
Yeah.
And then when it didn't happen, it seems like people started doubting him. How do you feel about him?
Yeah, I think he got second, so of course he was like the biggest contender for the title. And then the year after, he missed his peak completely. I don't know what happened because he looked really good on pictures and then on stage. But I've seen Shawn doing the same, like not doing the same, but like. We were leaving the room, like in 2017, we left the hotel room, he looked insane. And then like not even an hour later, he was on stage and like starting holding water from nowhere, no idea why. Sometimes the body just does things, just have to roll with it. Maybe they're just trying to carb him up because he was really, really conditioned. They thought, oh, we can give him as much food as possible. And maybe he just started spilling over. I don't know what happened with Ramy. I don't know him personally, I'm not that close to him, so I don't really know, but that might have been what happened. And then people keep saying he never brings the conditioning, so maybe like thinking like Cedric is also one of these guys where they always like, oh, he's got all this potential, but
we're just talking about that,
yeah, if he can bring that crazy crispy conditioning, he can win any show. And after a while you never see that type of conditioning, you kind of like forget. Like my friend Lionel Beiki too, he's got that crazy genetics, he's got all body parts, crazy physique, but they always get slam about his conditioning. So